Good morning, St. John's folks. This is Father Art here. Really glad to see you. I've spent the last few days since last Wednesday with some St. John's people in the Boundary Waters and just had a great trip. We had super great weather. John Bruner and Vic Lee put that trip together and it was just fantastic. A full group of 9 of us went up there and everybody came back safely. We had beautiful weather. If you haven't been up to the Boundary Waters, boy, I really recommend that you do. Minnesota is a beautiful state, of course, and it's beautiful right here in White Bear. But up there in the Boundary Waters, it's just the crown jewel of Minnesota. So anyway, just such a great trip, and it's really good to be back as well. We have a lot of things planned for this week and also upcoming in the fall, of course, as our program year begins. But a few things just about this week. First of all, usually on Monday nights, we do the Wild John Club, which is Eat, Paddle, Pray. We start we start over at Matoska Park, and usually we do that on Monday nights. But a lot of us who do those also went to the Boundary Waters, and we are just plumb tired from paddling all week. So even though tonight looks like a beautiful night to do Wild Johns, we are not doing the Wild John Club tonight. We will be doing it next Monday night. So please do put it on your calendar at 6 to 8 p.m. and we eat a picnic lunch. We paddle together around Matoska Park, and and then we pray. We do Compline together. So hopefully you can join us. We have a few more Monday nights in the summer to enjoy that. On this coming Saturday, the parish has a day trip out to William O'Brien State Park. Some of us are going to be camping on Friday night. We're at the Wedge Hill Group campsite. So that's Friday night. I'll be out there. I'm not exactly sure who else is going to be out there. But that's Friday night. And then on Saturday, we're going to have a day of a really fun day of programming. So we'll start around 9 o'clock. We'll do some prayer together. We'll be eating together. We'll be doing some outdoor activities. We have things both for adults and for kids. So come out and join us next Saturday. If the weather forecast holds out, it looks like it will be super great weather. So join us about 9. So Saturday, starting at 9 o'clock and then running till about 5 o'clock. And you can come at any time you want. And we would be super happy to have you. So that's next Saturday. A heads up, Ladies Who Lunch, they gather once a month to just have lunch together. And the next one is not this week, but the following week. So Friday, August 18th, put it on your calendar at 11:30 at Ingredients Cafe, which is right here in White Bear. So that's Friday, August 18th, I'm sorry. Friday, August 18th at 11:30 at Ingredients. We've been gathering school supplies. As you know, fall's coming up and kids are going to be starting school, and there are a lot of needy kids in our community who need school supplies. Backpacks, notebooks, pens, pencils, all the normal thing, lined paper, all those sorts of things that you could get at your local stores. So until August 20th, we will be gathering those in. There's a kind of a big bin thing. It looks like a school bus as you enter the church in the commons area of the church, and come and bring school supplies. Put them in there, and we will get them to needy folks. Habitat for Humanity has a build. This is something that St. John's and a few other churches in the area have been doing for several years, many years actually. And every summer there is a build, and there's an opportunity for those of us who are able to participate in that build. So The week that we are committed to is August 28th. So the 28th is a Monday, but we'll do Monday through Thursday. And you can come out and they train you and everything. The house, I think, is in St. Paul, somewhere North St. Paul, but we can get the information to you. George Gorbatinko has been our champion for the Habitat build for many years. So for more information, you can contact the church, or you can if you have George's contact, you can contact George directly. So that's starting August 28th and running through that Thursday for the Habitat for Humanity build. Heads up too that the rummage sale is coming up. The rummage sale won't be until early October, but starting September 17th, we will be gathering good things that you might have that you are trying to get rid of in your life. So not all the bad stuff, you can throw that away, or if you can find or better yet, find a good place to give it away. But your really good stuff, we would love to have that for the rummage sale. So put that aside, hold off until September 17th. That's a Sunday, and in the afternoon on the 17th, moving all the way until the rummage sale, we will be gathering stuff in to sell. And that rummage sale, it is surprising how much money that raises to do ministry here at the church. So consider doing that. And then the last thing is a couple just announcements. One is that we have a new security and access system that's going to be going in at the church. As if any, you might have noticed this or maybe not, but there's a little keypad to get into the church, and some of us have codes to get into the church. All of those codes are going to change pretty soon here in August, because we are switching over the whole system to a newer system. And but before you can if you have a code, before you can get a new code, you need to get Safe Church trained. So we would like to help you get Safe Church trained if you're not already. And Maggie DeSmet, our Rising Generations minister, is the one who is heading up that effort to get as many of us trained in that Safe Church program. So that's just a heads up. There will be a day when you will try to get into church, and if you're not Safe Church trained, you won't have a code. So we want everybody to be able to access, everybody who needs to access the church to have an access code. But again, we're going to be really strict about giving those codes out only to people who are Safe Church trained. And then finally, just a word of thank you. First and foremost, I mentioned John Bruner a little bit earlier today. He sort of he and Vic Lee put together the whole Boundary Waters trip. But John also, we had a lot of blowdowns and branches that fell down out at the cemetery. And John has been going out there and doing just a great job. A few of us have gone out there too. Kathy Smith and some others have gone out there to help out. But it's been a whole lot of John Bruner cutting up limbs and hauling them away for us. So we have a beautiful cemetery, but it does take work. And we are also grateful to John for doing that work. And then also personally, a word of thanks to Kate Maxwell, the associate priest here at St. John's, and Margaret Thor, our deacon, for holding down the clergy fort anyway, while I was away up in the Boundary Waters. They are just really faithful, fantastic colleagues, and just do a super job at St. John's. So I know you join me in thanking them for their service as well. Thanks for joining me here for the Monday 8:38 message, and I hope you have a great day and a great week. If you want to swing by the church to say hi, we'd love to see you. Take care. God bless.